Today on CBTV Idaho, we're going to discuss progress on various city projects, including the South Holmes Avenue road closure, which took place this morning. We're going to discuss the updates on the Heise Hot Springs Pool construction project, and I'm going to share with you guys some really exciting news on an exclusive inside scoop that is coming to CBTV Idaho. Make sure you watch to the end of the video for that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Tyson, and you are watching Construction Business TV, Idaho Falls, Idaho. Welcome back, guys, to CBTV Idaho. My name is Tyson, and I'm your local journalist and videographer for Construction Business TV in the Idaho Falls area. If this is your first time on the channel, CBTV is a YouTube-based news platform dedicated to keeping you up to date on all the construction, road closures, and developments going on in your local area. As always, I'm going to kick this off with a local job lead for you guys. I've got a company looking to hire a number of positions for you. Worksteer is looking to fill 4 different positions. These are all taking place in Idaho Falls. They're all full-time, they're all entry-level, and they all have a starting pay of at least $20 an hour. So we've got pipe layer, asphalt screedman, asphalt paver operator, and asphalt roller operator. So I will leave a link in the description below that'll take you to Indeed.com where you can get more information on how to apply for any of these positions. Before I get into the top 3 stories, I'm going to give you a quick lumber market update. As of today, the current lumber market price is set at $582 per 1,000 board feet. This is up only slightly from $559 this time last week, but it is noteworthy that the price did peak at nearly $700 on Friday, and it has since tapered off over the weekend. If you guys are finding value in the content that I'm providing for you every week, make sure you hit the like button below the video. With that, story number 1, we're going to talk about the Heise Hot Springs pool construction progress. The Heise Hot Springs recently put out a post on their social media letting people know where they were at in the stage of their pool, and they provided some pictures as well. I'm going to share the post right here. So they're saying everyday progress is being made. We have just finished pouring concrete for our splash pad. We hope and aim to have our pool ready for our lovely patrons by the last week of August. Here are some pictures of our progress. So before I go on to story number 2, if you want to keep up to date on these videos that come out every Tuesday, make sure you subscribe to Construction Business TV and hit the notification bell so that you get that notification when I come back every Tuesday with some up-to-date news on what's going on in the East Idaho area. Story number 2, I have some current construction project news. So the City of Idaho Falls Water Division spent this morning repairing a water line on the 400 block of South Holmes Avenue between East 3rd Street and East 4th Street. This project began at 3 a.m. this morning, Tuesday, July 27th. During construction, South Holmes Avenue was closed through the construction zone and traffic was detoured around the work site. Construction was anticipated to have completed prior to the 8 a.m. morning commute. Before I get on to my 3rd story, if you or anybody you know owns or runs or works at a construction-based business, I would love the chance to connect with you and interview you on my platform. I would love the chance to give you an opportunity to share what it is you love about what you do, as well as maybe some of the difficulties of working in the trades industry and what the labor market has been like around the current economy. So reach out to me directly on YouTube and we can go from there. With that, let's go to story number 3. So a Parks and Recreation Commission meeting was held on the 7th of June and updates were given on 3 park and trail projects. First, we have the Canal Trail update. The Canal Trail has started on Holmes 17th Street to 25th Street at Community Park. The final section of the project for this year will connect the trail from Garfield Street all the way to Community Park. The Pinecrest Irrigation Project began June 7th. The front 9 holes of the golf course will be shut down while the work continues 7 days a week. We will close the back 9 of the golf course when they are ready to begin that section. The project is estimated to last 3 or 4 months. And finally, the LWCF update. Many of you may recall that LWCF is in connection with the proposed location for the new Idaho Falls water tower. I'm going to leave a link right here to a update that I put out a couple of weeks ago, in which the council had a big debate on whether or not the tower could legally be put in that spot. So the update is as follows. We continue working on a mitigation and conversion plan if South Capitol Park, this is the park that is in question, if South Capitol Park becomes out of compliance with LWCF by purchasing and improving another parcel of property. Commissioner Bealey is trying to identify a suitable parcel of land that would bring us back into compliance. So it sounds to me like the South Capitol Park may not end up being the final place where this new tower is going to be built, as they are looking elsewhere for more suitable candidate locations. I will keep you up to date on the progress of that. And that's going to do it for my top 3 stories this week. However, I did promise you at the beginning of the video I had a little bit of bonus information for you that if you waited to the end, I would share it with you. So here we go. It has been 10 years since the city united in a voice calling for a large-scale event center to be built in Idaho Falls. And we're just now beginning to see tangible progress toward that dream. Some of you may remember that CBTV was present at the groundbreaking ceremony for the Mountain America Event Center. And I was also fortunate enough to have the chance to speak briefly with Rob Spear, the executive director of the Idaho Falls Auditorium District. I'm pleased to announce that very soon, Rob Spear is going to begin making regular appearances on CBTV Idaho to discuss the progress of the construction of the event center. Rob and I both recognize the need for the community to be informed on the process, and we believe Construction Business TV is the outlet to provide that resource for you. So what is very important for you to understand is that these discussions are going to be hosted exclusively on the Construction Business TV YouTube page. They're not going to be shared anywhere else. So if you want to keep informed on what's going on with the event center, some of the behind the scenes magic that is happening to make this a reality, as well as answering maybe some of the commonly asked questions from the community regarding the event center, make sure you subscribe to Construction Business TV and hit the notification bell so that you get updated when these discussions come out. That's going to do it for all my updates for you, and I hope you guys have a very nice day. Drive safe, and I will see you next Tuesday.